So you should be in your GPS waypoints assignment now. You'll see a navigational chart like this if you scroll down a bit. And what we're going to do is create waypoints on Google Earth that have latitude and longitude, and we're going to map out a course for one of our teammates to follow. So if you open up Google Earth, and we don't need to have these startup tips, we don't need to go on Safari, but what we do need to do is search for Centaurus High School. So type in 10300 South Boulder Road, Lafayette, Colorado. Do a search for that. It should take you directly to our school. There we are. I can see myself. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit more. And there is our school. Oh, I think my man van is parked right over here. So we want to add a place mark point. So we're going to add one of our GPS points to this. I'm going to start it out of the back of the engineering wing. That's where I'm going to have my teammate first begin the path. And I'm going to title this waypoint 001. So it's consistent with the other chart that I have. I'm going to highlight and copy this latitude, Control C to copy, and then paste that in. I'm going to do the same thing for the longitude. You want to make sure you get the direction in there too. Copy, and then paste that. So now I have my first waypoint done, and let's go and click OK to set this one. So that point is set. I'm going to do another one, do the 002, copy the latitude and longitude onto the next page, but I'm just going to model sort of a path that you might take. So maybe I'm going to take them along this edge of this road here, and I'm going to take them on a tour of the baseball field, but I'm going to sort of trick them a little bit on this. Now I don't want you to go too far out because you're not going to have enough time in the course of a class period to get too far away. But if I go to for home and then first place 004, and remember you're always copying and pasting those latitude and longitudes in there. Make this one 005. I'm going to put that approximately second place. Now the issue that my users may run into is that these points may be a little bit too close for them to navigate. We're going to have them give us feedback on that. So as you remember from your GPS navigation presentation, it is difficult because of error that these may be too close to get within that 50-foot error. So I'm going to add one more place, 006, but this time I'm going to put that place over here in the corner of the outfield, just so that they are really making sure that they pay attention to where it is they're going. And I'm going to put two more in. I'm going to put this one over on this edge, and I'm going to put my last one back to the starting spot. So that would be a good example of how you could do a GPS route. And once you have this done with all of the points, latitude and longitudes labeled on here, you don't have to use all 10, I just use 8 on this one. Then we can print this out and we can give this to one of your teammates, and they can navigate from point to point, adding those waypoints into their phone, and then we can export those into Google Earth and actually see if how close they got to hitting those exact locations. So that's going to be the task and the challenge for this project.